everyone's having a blessed morning. I am having a blessed morning on this beautiful Saturday. The weather is nice outside, so go ahead and enjoy the weather with friends and loved ones. And this is the first day of month of Ramadan. I'm so proud of that. I'm so happy about that. So yes, you see the topic, right? You're probably saying to yourself, "Yo, how can he come up with all these topics? Topics um, that make sense, but things that I question myself in my everyday life as I go through struggle. I just go to my everyday life. You don't even have to be going through struggle. You could just be going through everyday life, basically getting up, going to work. You got your own place. You got a car. You got all these things, and things that just seems up to you, but you still have that void. You still have that empty space there, and you can't figure it out. Basically, and you're like, Dad, what else is I missing? You can accumulate all the wealth, you can accumulate all the riches and the fame and the fortune, but you're missing something. And what you're missing is the belief, basically, of the creator. And what you're missing is the upliftment of your spirituality, basically. That is the spirit that's calling out for the creator because you've been throwing rocks at, at the everlasting existence, the Almighty. You've been throwing rocks. And I don't mean that literally you've been throwing rocks at the everlasting um, Almighty, right? You've been throwing rocks, meaning you've been throwing, nah, I'm not jacking that. I'm not jacking that. Nah, I'm not jacking that. I'm not jacking that type of life. I like the life that I'm living. I'm not jacking that. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. That's throwing rocks, right? Not accepting the fact of the true reality of the Alpha Omega, basically, right? The everlasting existence Almighty, basically. Those are his attributes and those are his names. And we don't realize that we're throwing rocks. We're throwing rocks, not heavy boulders rocks. We're throwing rocks based upon our denial of existence and worshiping him. And some things need to be put in a proper perspective and certain things need to be looked at and studied as we go through life, basically. And trust you me, I already know what it is. I know it's listen. I know it's not easy out there. I know it's not easy. I know it's not. Trust you me because I go through it too. Basically, I go through it too. But as I go through it and as I've been through it in my past, I became stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and started to realize that this was meant for me to go through difficulty and hardship throughout my life in order to make me strong. Just in case of anything out of life, I may go through a tough time, right, in my life. Hello, good morning. I may go through a tough time in my life, basically, right? That means I'm equipped physically, spiritually, mentally, right? So these are the things that we have to look at it um, as a tool for us to get past a lot of hardship in our life, and we don't have to keep throwing rocks. Meaning, I'm not jacking that. I'm not jacking that life. I'm not jacking spirituality. I'm not jacking this. I'm not jacking that. I like the life that I'm living. I already financially stable. Already got my house. Already got my car. Already got my career job. Already got my kids, my wife. I don't need nothing else. But there's a void there. There's a space there. It doesn't matter how much you encounter it and how much you can accumulate in your life. I don't care if you can go around the world and accumulate all the materialistic world in your life. There's always going to be a sadness, or there's always going to be a space there, basically, that you're looking to fill. And that's your spirituality, basically. That's to those that have a spirituality but don't want to get in tune with the spirituality. Hello, everyone. Hello. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. I will appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm from New York. That's where I'm from. I'm from New York. So You know, these things that we have to look at. You know, we have to study to do what? To uplift ourselves, basically, to tell us to stop throwing rocks at the everlasting, the Alpha Omega, the Almighty Creator, basically, that's calling you for what? For calling you to worship Him, basically, and to basically help you out, basically. So, you know, before we get into this topic, I definitely, like, you know, what I'm going to say, you know, my slogan, is keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on out here. Not just physically, spiritually, you know, or mentally, basically, murder, death, kill, right? Right? Live the life, ain't no thing, right? I'm married to the game and the game is married to me, basically, right? It cloak itself with your lower desires. It cloak yourself with your lower desires, which is your soul. It's called in Arabic, it's called nas, right? It cloak itself with your low desires of fame, fortune, and riches, basically. Or if you are in a state of looking for money, looking for, you know, looking to better your life, basically, and you're going to a poverty state, so it cloak itself with that, telling you that, let's come on this side, yo, I'm gonna get you rich, I'm gonna get you famous, I'm gonna get you fortune. You don't have to worry about none of that, you know? You don't have to worry about that. That path over there is too long. It's too long. We're gonna get this in 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 process of that is going to be a very, very dark and long path for you. After you block and say that, yes, I will accept the fame, riches, and fortune, it's not telling you that you can maintain over there. You got it. It's not telling you that it's not going to give you a chance to outbeat this dirt, murder, death, kill mindset, basically, right? Barbaric, evil, twisted mindset, right? It's not going to tell you that because you can't maintain it. You can only do what? You can only keep procreating beef and murder, death, kill, and spreading it and backdooring people, right? And backbiting people and backstabbing people. This is what it's going to tell you to do, and if you don't do it, right? It's three ways out, but it's only going to give you 2 ways out, basically. The first way out, right, is these plantation jails, prison, right? Right? These concentration camps. While the overseer over there, right, basically, is telling you what to do on the programs, on the child, on the rec, on the visits. On the contrary, you upstate rocking state greens. You in federal prison. You got 10 years over your head. You got 15 years over your head. You got 25 years over your head, right? You got 30 years over your head. And ultimately, you got life in prison, and you're never going to come home again, basically. That is the games and the rule that it played. And the next one is death. It's right, it's death, right? You're becoming an organ donor, basically, right? You're being cremated. That you're doing these acts and you don't even know it. They open up your body, take your heart out, they zip you up. No, they cut into your body, take your organs, take everything. Take your stomach, your spleen, your teeth, your eyes, your nose, right? Your kidneys, your blood. They take everything out of you, right? And that's what it does. It backdoor you. It backdoor you. It make it look like it's really good on that side. It make it look like that, but then it backdoor you because you know why it backdoor you? Because you got to keep procreating, murder, death, killing, be active in it. You have to be active. You're not active, it's going to make you inactive by death in jail. It backdoors you. Now you sitting up there, you facing all this time, you in jail, why me pens, you looking around, murder, death, kill in the back like this. I got him. I got her. They laughing at you with you and your crew locked up, facing a lot of time while you out in society doing these acts, murder, death, kill, spinning the block, all these other things basically. Because you know why? You've been throwing rocks at the Alpha Omega, the everlasting existence, Almighty. You've been throwing rocks and rocks and rocks and rocks. This is facts, man. This is facts. This is facts. So we got to stop throwing rocks and throw rocks at ourselves Throw rocks at our lower desires and throw rocks at our life in order to improve our conditions, right? Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts. Basically, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, so you can know that I'm dropping bangers and heat for you. This is all facts. Stop throwing rocks, right? I'm coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, experience from a spiritual eye. This is all big facts. Over here, you're going to hear a lot of things and see a lot of things that are going to have you going, Over here, we dissect it. We dissect it. We study it. We expose it and give it back to you. Like, listen, this is the traps that they talking about. Look at the traps right here, right? Look at the pitfalls. Look at the blockers. Look at the blinders. Dumb, deaf, and blind. That's right. And in this channel, we don't promote violence. We don't promote ignorance. We don't promote you smoking weed. We don't promote you drinking alcohol over here. Okay? This channel to uplift you, uplift you, uplift you. This is what this channel's about. And over here, we listen to a little bit of jazz music as we go on in our life, basically. This is what we do over here, beloved. Give me a second. Please like, share, subscribe. Please. I got some dope content over there. Some dope videos that help you get past a lot of dark and demonic ways in your life to eradicate it. You are a king. You are a queen. You righteous. You are a prince, princess. Uplift yourself. Uplift yourself. Uplift yourself. That's facts. This is all right. That's right. That's who you are. Take back your life. Take back your existence. Take back who you're supposed to come. That's right. Let's connect. Let's connect. Let's do it. Okay, let's get right into this. Okay, so as you see the topic, of throwing rocks at ever the everlasting existence of life, the Alpha Omega, the Creator, is really important. Why I made this statement that we do. Instead of taking penitentiary chances and throwing rocks at the penitentiary chances, throwing rocks at prison, throwing rocks at crime, throwing rocks at everything that's going to uplift our life, we need to throw rocks at ourselves, basically. Reflect on our conditions and reflect on improvement our conditions at some point in time in our life, basically, And this is very important. And I would like to share with you some scriptures, basically. This is from the Quran. I would like to share with you some scriptures, basically. This is from the Yusuf Ali Quran, okay? This is from Yusuf Ali Quran. So come on. Basically, I'm going to read the Arabic, basically, right? I'm going to read the Arabic. And then I'm going to translate it into English, okay? Okay. This is chapter 21, verse 34 and 35. Chapter 21, verse 34, 35. And I'm gonna give a couple of these chapters and verses, okay? This, you gotta bear with me, man. You gotta bear with me. All right? It says, Wama ja'alna li ba sharimi qablika khuda afa in min minta fa hu mul khay li dun. It says, we granted not to any man before thee permanent life here. If then thou should have died, will they live permanently? Basically, that's a question that he put forth to mankind, basically, right? And I'm gonna read some of the footnotes. Right? And this, the reason why I put this there, because it's a method to my madness on throwing rocks at the everlasting life, existence, Almighty, basically. And that's what we do majority of our life, man. We throw rocks out the at the everlasting existing life, Almighty, basically. And it says, life on this planet without death has not been granted to any man. It says, Qadr, legends are popular tales. His life without death on this earth is nowhere mentioned. The taunt of the unbelief. Could any of them live without death at some time or other? Could they name anyone who did? Basically, everybody's going to taste death, basically. And then the Creator says, right? He says, Kulu nafsin da ikatul malti wa nabluku bi shay'in wal qayri fit not, right? He said, fitna. He said, every soul should have taste of death, and we test you by evil and by good, and by ways of trial. To us must you return. The trial is fitna. In Arabic, it means problems. It means trouble, basically, in the Arabic, right? So these things that is going to lead up to what I'm talking about and break things down on how we as people may look at things, basically, right? And by us looking at these things, I want us to get deep and down into ourselves so we can barely understand that. All right? So that's chapter 21, verse 34 to 35, basically. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. Let's see. I'm not done yet. Now, nobody was granted permanent residence on earth, or nobody was granted permanent everlasting life, basically, right? No one on earth was granted. Everybody, everything besides the Creator must taste death. Death is a creation of Him. There's a beginning and there's an end of death, basically, right? Because it has to go hand in hand with life. That's why He exists outside of this existence. He exists outside of existence. Existence is life, basically, right? So yes, He lived, but He exists outside of this existence on what we know and how far we can think. He exists outside of that and is above that. This is how deep it is, basically. In all our life, we've been throwing rocks and rocks and rocks and rocks at the everlasting, existing Almighty, basically, right? So now, just to break things down, to get things in proper perspective, basically, right? This is talk about this is all right. This chapter 10, verse 12, right? This go to all the gangsters, right? All the guys that's on demon time, all the murderers, all the robbers, those that's in prison for a very, very long time, right? This, what I'm about to say to you, right? It's gonna bring you down to your knees to worship him. Anyone that's hardcore, and you can't tell them nothing, right? They on demon time. They on devil time, right? They the top goon, the top shooters, basically. They bang, 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 right? They go to you and to me, right? This is chapter 10, verse 12, basically. And I'm going to read it in Arabic, right? I'm going to read it in Arabic, then I'm going to read it in English, basically. This goes for all the gangsters that I see that came home. Everybody changed their life. Everybody want to not do crime anymore. Nobody wants to be a gangster, right? Nobody want to be banging and all of these things. This is to you. This is to you. Wa'ida masa insana, right? Duru da'ana li jabihin auka li dan auka iman fa lama kashaf na anhu du wan hu mawa kala lam yad na ila du rima sa huka dalika, yeah, zu ina li musri fina makanu ya lamun. He said, when trouble touches a man, he cries out unto us in all postures, in all positions, lying, what he says, lying down on his side or sitting or standing, right? But when we have solved his problem, he passeth on his way as if he has never heard to us or never cried to us, basically. Never cried to us for a problem that touched him. Thus do the deeds of transgressors seem fair in their eyes. That's to you. That's to you. That's to all the gangsters, basically. To those that was living a life of murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life, right? Causing pain and suffering upon your family, upon yourself, and upon your loved one, and upon your community, basically. This is a challenge to you, because when you do these acts, basically, you cry out to the Creator for help. Want me to tell you how to do it? Let me show you how dudes do it while they're in the Wyoming pen. Oh God, please get me out of this. Please, if you get me out of this, I will never do it again. Please, God, please, 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 God, please, please, I didn't do it. Please, I just want to change my life around. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go upstate. I don't want to rock state greens. I don't want to do this, God. Please help me. Help me. Help me to change my life around. I won't do it again. I will never, never do it again. Never, 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 never do it again. Please. They sincere with their prayers. Sincerely praying to him. Then he answer those, and some he don't answer. The those that he don't answer, you going upstate. You getting hit with 10 years. You getting hit with 15 years. You getting hit with 20 years. You getting hit with life, ultimately. And some, you're going to become organ donors. This is facts. This is facts. This is what this verse is telling you. Because you know why? We've been throwing rocks out the everlasting, right? Almighty, mega of life, of existence. We've been throwing rocks all our life. So the process of us doing these things, he's been helping us do. But now, at the end of the time, and the end of the day, there's no more help. There's no more help. Now we must face these problems. Now we must face the judge. Now we must face going upstate, rocking state greens. This is all big facts. This is why we gotta prove our conditions while we out in society and stop throwing rocks at what? The everlasting existence, almighty creator. This is very important because I used to throw rocks. I used to throw rocks at him, at the existence, the everlasting existence, not knowing that I was doing that. But we do it. And then after we get into problems, we cry out. We cry out after we do this murder, death, kill, right? Barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic ways of action, backdooring people, backstabbing people, right? Doing all these demonics acts. And then we cry out. Like verse 10 said, chapter 10, verse 12 said, when trouble touches a man, he cries out to us. The toughest gangster, the biggest gangster, the biggest shooter, the biggest murderer that I seen cried out and got their life together and came back out in society, knowing that you couldn't beat murder, death, kill, that you had to turn your life over to what? To the almighty creator, to everything in existence. This is facts. Stop throwing the rocks. Stop throwing the rocks. And I don't mean rocks, physical rocks. I mean the rocks of, I ain't jacking that. I'm not jacking that. Nah, I'm not riding with that. I'm on this side right here. It's fame, fortune, and riches over here. The dead mindset, barbaric, evil, twisted, gave it to me. All I got to do is keep doing murder, death, kill acts. Stabbing people, robbing people, backdooring people, backbiting people. That's all I got to do. Spying on people. That's all I got to do. I got to keep procreating that. At some particular time, you're going to get tired of that. You're going to get tired of that life. And you're going to want to get out. This is why I say he gives you two ways out. Jail and death. That's it. That's what you want. That's the back door. Why would you want to rock with something like that? Stop throwing the rocks out the everlasting existence as he calling out for you. You understand? This is facts. And you see it all around the internet on these platforms that people are throwing rocks at the very existence of life. The almighty mega, the creator that created you and I. When you're going to end up like this, when problem touches man, he cries out to us in all positions, lying down, on his side, or standing up, or sitting down, or while he in them why me pens, facing the judge for 20 years to life. He's crying. Why? He told you before to come over here. This is why it's a big campaign to get you right now before you enter these barbaric, evil, twisted mindset. Even if you do it, you have a chance to change your life around. Come on inside. Come on inside. It's better over here. All them acts that I'm talked about, I participate in it and I did it. I did it. I did it. It didn't work. I gave it back. I gave those shoes back. It wasn't my size. I gave it back. And those that was upliving that life, murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life, demonic, devil, gave it back. You see them all on the internet trying to make something out of themselves. But I've been on this wave. I've been here. This is all big facts. Those that know me, know me. I've been working and working and working. I stopped throwing rocks out at the Alpha Omega, the existence, the everlasting almighty creator. I stopped doing it and started throwing rocks at myself, at my thoughts, at my understanding, at my activities. And then you know what? I improved my conditions. You can do it too. You can do it too, brothers and sisters, kings and queens all around the world. Please like, share, subscribe to this dopest, great content, great energy, great vibes. We are up against major platforms that promote this. That's why they're giving so many views and so much money to keep promoting this murder, death, kill, so you can keep doing what? Throwing rocks at the everlasting existence Almighty. That's right. That's right. I'm here to tell you to do what? To eradicate that from your life. Throw the rocks at yourself. And you have a better understanding of your life. A new you, a new beginning. It's facts, brothers and sisters. We have to expose this for what it is. For what it is. It's to improve your condition in your life, in your family. Right now, while you out in society, take control right now. You can do it. You can do it. There's no excuse. If I did it, and I said I did all that stuff that I just named, it's true. You can do it and get your life together, even before you do those acts. If you don't take control now, those acts are going to happen to you upstate, rocking state greens, with that DIN number and name over there, Star David, above your heart. I don't want that for you, and you don't want that for yourself, and you don't want to be crying out after doing all these hardship and problems and murder, death, kill, calling out to the Creator for help. Where he been there calling out for you. You just didn't know it. I'm here to bring the light to it. I'm here to bring the light to expose it to you so you can grab it and it can be your lifesaver, and your family and your loved ones will be proud of you at the end of the day. You are a prince. You are a princess. You are king and queens. Let's rise up and take back our life from this murder, death, kill. Rise up and take back our thoughts and understanding our spirituality, basically. That's right. Stop throwing rocks at the everlasting existence Almighty and throw the rocks at yourself. This is facts. Look into your thoughts and yourself and improve your conditions. I got one more. I got one more for you. This is chapter 22, verse 37. Chapter 21, verse 37. We're reading the Arabic. Okay? This is going to make sense on why we do the things that we do, basically. It said, Khulika insanu min ajalin sa uri kum ayati fala tas tag ji lum. He said, man is a creature of haste. Soon enough will I show you my signs, then you will not ask me to haste them. I'm going to read the footnotes. The footnotes is 2699. Haste is a very bone and marrow of man. If he is granted respite for his sake, in order that he may have a further chance of repentance and coming back to the Almighty, he has impatiently bring on the punishment quickly, that he may see if what you say is true. It is true. When the punishment actually come near and see it, he will not want it hasted. He will want more time and further delay. Poor creature of haste. Did you just see that? That's 21:37. When you out there doing those murder, death, kill acts, barbaric, evil, twisted, and they catch you and lock you up, right? Because you think it's false. You think the punishment is forced off the Creator. You think so. I used to think so. I used to think so. Getting out, coming back, getting out, coming back, beating cases, beating cases, beating cases, beating cases. Yeah, I'm the man. Yeah, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the top. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm running around putting pain in the city. I'm putting pain upon my community. I'm putting pain upon my loved ones, my family, my children. And you putting pain in your life. Now you are met with the signs of the Creator up in those cells. Calling home, yo, you got bail money? Nah, man, we don't got no bail money. Yo, my bail's only 50 grand. My bail's 150,000, 200,000, 300,000, half a mil. You have to stay in there for months and months, years upon years, fighting the case of murder and all the other stuff. They're coping with the pain, the cutting and stabbings, the banging on people, people banging on you. You would like to live that murder, death, kill act? Most people can't. They can't do it. They can't do it. You get older and older and older. Stop throwing rocks at the everlasting existence Almighty and throw it at yourself. Stop throwing the rocks at the everlasting existing Almighty. Stop throwing the rocks at the everlasting existing Almighty. That was chapter 21, verse 37. It's deep, brother. See how that coexists on how I'm breaking it down and what he says to you? Check yourself. Out here in society, you can do it before you rock the state greens and be in federal prisons and calling upon the Lord. Now you want to believe in him. Stop throwing the rocks. Stop doing it. It's only going to cause you pain and suffering at the end of the day. This is facts. Facts. Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on here. Not just physically, but spiritually and mentally. Murder, death, kill. Get back this barbaric, evil, twisted mindset. Give it back to the co-traders. Give it back, give it back. I'm coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a spiritual eye. Live the life, lead the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Demonic, evil, twisted, barbaric ways of action is eradicated from us. It's facts. Please like, share, subscribe to the Dopest channel out right now on YouTube. Don't forget the notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, so you can know when I'm dropping heat and bangers for you and I to get past the darkest, the murder, death, kill. I see it. I'm exposing it. I'm here. I'm a true, recognized king, spiritual king. I've been in for years and years. I know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to save you and save myself from a fire of been a stone. This is facts, brother. I love you like that. You my brother. Love you like cook food. It's all big facts. Brothers and sisters.